Today I want to talk about a soldier that was only 20 years old by the name of Jean Wayne Puckett. He was a private first class in the United States Army in Company A, the 2nd Battalion, 60th Infantry, 9th Infantry Division of the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War. He died on this date on December 27th, 1968, in the Long An province of Vietnam during the Vietnam War. The reason why I'm here on the banks of Terrapin Creek is right here around this area is where the Pucketts live. Jean Wayne Puckett was born on August the 31st, 1948 to Mr. and Mrs. Monroe C. Puckett, and they lived here in the Vigo community of Calhoun County on the edge of Cleveland County. Just up the creek here is the area known as Second Bridge, and the Pucketts had a 110-acre farm. On this farm, Jean had several siblings that he grew up, and they really learned the real point of how to work hard. That's what one of his siblings told me, that they learned how to work. And one thing that he told me that his father would say, he would say to the children if they did something incorrect or disobeying him, he would say, "I'd take that taste out of your mouth," meaning that good taste of being rebellious, they was going to punish them and discipline them. And this is what Jean grew up. He learned to fish, he loved to hunt, and they learned how to work hard. They went to the Greenwood School out here in the Vigo community. Jean went there from the 1st grade to the 6th grade, and he went on to Piedmont High School, where he graduated from. During his school years, he worked at J.T. Kerr's gas station for about 5 years. And then shortly, in 1968, he would get a draft notice to go into the United States military. Dating a young lady at the time, he quickly got married to Miss Rosaline, and he left for his basic training at Fort Polk in Louisiana. He finished that training, and he went overseas to Vietnam to serve the United States in this conflict on stopping the spread of communism that the North Vietnamese were trying to pursue. Jean Wayne Puckett was only over there a few weeks. From the accounts that I read in the newspapers and also talking with the family, when him and a company of soldiers, a platoon of soldiers, was riding on a truck from one compound to another, and they ran over an explosive device that killed several of the soldiers on the truck, and Jean being one of them, on December 27th, 1968. I know that had to be a hard time for the Puckett family, being just after the time of getting together around the holidays with Christmas. I know that it was a real sad time for them, and I just wanted to share his story with you today because I feel like it's important to remember the men that have shed blood for the freedoms and the rights that we still hold here in the United States. I really appreciate you listening up to this point, and I hope everyone has a blessed Christmas and a Happy New Year. And also, let's remember Jean Wayne Puckett, whose name is on the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, D.C., as well as all of the current living Vietnam veterans and the struggles that they went through during that horrible war. Thank you.